To understand just how strange comb jellies really are, we need to zoom out and look at where they sit on the broader animal family tree. All animals, from insects to elephants, share a common ancestor. To figure out what that ancestor was like, scientists turn to some of the simplest animals alive today, such as sponges and placozoans. Sponges lack muscles, nerves, and organs, while placozoans are tiny, flat, amoeba-like creatures. Both seemed like logical candidates for the earliest branch of the animal tree. Comb jellies, by contrast, have muscles, nerves, and a through gut. So, for a long time, it was assumed that they must have evolved after simpler animals like sponges. But then came the genomic studies. When researchers began comparing full genomes, they got a shock. Some analyses placed ctenophores as the earliest diverging animal lineage, branching off even before sponges. This is known as the ctenophore first hypothesis, and it sparked one of the biggest debates in evolutionary biology. If comb jellies really were first, that would mean that complex traits like nerves and muscles either evolved twice, once in ctenophores and again in other animals, or that they evolved early and were lost in groups like sponges and placozoans. Either option is controversial. Re-evolving complexity seems unlikely, but so does losing it entirely. Supporters of the traditional view, porifera first, argue that sponges' simplicity makes them a better model for early animals, and depending on the methods and assumptions used, some studies do support that view. But others, including some of the largest and most comprehensive genomic comparisons to date, still place comb jellies as the earliest branch. So where does that leave us? Right now, there's no consensus. The root of the animal tree remains one of the biggest open questions in biology. But regardless of who came first, one thing is clear: comb jellies have followed a very different evolutionary path. Whether they're a glimpse of early complexity or an ancient parallel experiment, they offer clues to the origins of animals themselves.